I hoe had the fucking reading going, y'all, and then hoe completely just stopped on me, and that's some bullshit. So I'm just gonna pick up where I left off. This is, y'all already know the intro, so just run that thing back to another video if you need to hear it again. But do what's right for you, right? I do what's right for me. Fuck who don't like it. Intuitive reader, the way the shit comes out is all intuitive guided. Take your piece. Don't be greedy. Your shit ain't my shit. Don't try to make it fit. Did? Okay? Thanks for riding with me. Anyways, let me just get back into this fucking reading because my whole shit just shut the fuck down. And I was in the middle of this fucking reading. So the cards that came out, this is supposed to be a piggyback off of the last reading because I felt like there was a general energy read and I'm nosy and I want to figure out what's going on in the physical. I felt like the last reading for my Magic SkooBus babies was as above type shit. So this is supposed to be a so below. Here's the fucking cards, right? Three of Cups. I feel like you're in this celebratory state and there's a need to not overindulge. If you hit in the bottle, hit it a little less, sis. I keep it a buck with you because that's how I fuck with you. King of Swords came out after the three of Cups. There's a red flag here on the field. There's something that you need to not over. It's a reason why your spiritual gang is asking you to pause and just rest and smell the roses because there's something here that you need to see, and if you don't take the proper time to fully see it, it has the ability to knock you all the way the fuck off. Three of Swords. There's something here that has the potential. I put it in the, and I'm gonna show you the next card. Seven of Cups, and at the bottom of this deck was Ten of Swords. So I also did pick up heavy Scorpio vibes, but this is not a specific zodiac reading. This is for my spiritual gang, Magic SkooBus babies at this level of frequency. And Miss Fizzle definitely had that green slip signed. We are on a field trip, and retrograde is heavily in effect. Okay, that shit is blasting through the speakers. Speaker knocker over here. Definitely picked up on Scorpio vibes, and King of Swords, I picked up on Aquarius. So let me just tell you what the fuck I had got. What the fuck I had got was so below, you are celebrating yourself and your new acclimates. You are fully patting yourself on the back, but in this celebratory state, your spiritual gang is asking you in the physical to not overindulge because there's something that they're trying to present to you, but they want it. It's coming in one of two ways. And the way I put it in the video I just got cut off in was, it's like you at a restaurant and you order the food and the food comes exactly the way that you ordered it, but it's not as hot as you want it. Something isn't ready here. So either something is coming to your table and it's exactly what you asked for and it's exactly what you deserve, but it just isn't ready yet, and someone is taking steps that are unnecessary because even though this thing feels right and it is right, there is something here that you need to see and you need to be aware of mentally so that it doesn't, so that this mental anguish does not overconsume your emotional body, right? Because we just talked about you mastering all your different planes and bodies. So what I feel like is going on, either someone or something is coming to your table and it's not, it's like it checks a lot of boxes, but there's this one big box that don't check, so it ain't it. You thought it was, but it ain't it. Or there's something that's coming to your table and it's exactly for you, it's right, but it's in the wrong timing, right? So it's almost a sense of it feeling good, so you fall into it, but also you need to be mentally aware that there's still some like cobwebs here. Even though these are butterflies, I'm seeing them as cobwebs. There's some strings here that you need to place in certain places. It's like you have to tie one thing to the other, and it's like a motherfucker showing you the ropes. When a motherfucker shows you the ropes and they do certain things, you know based on that to trust them or not trust them, or you know what I mean? It's like right now God is showing you the ropes, but I feel like your spiritual gang is showing it to you in a place of celebration. So I want you, if you're going out, specifically if you're going out and you're celebrating yourself, I want you to be aware of your surroundings. And also, if you pick a motherfucker up, right, to any capacity, if it's somebody that you've been knowing and y'all never spoke, or somebody you ain't never seen but you really attracted to and intrigued by, and they come and speak to you, if you pick a motherfucker up in this celebratory state, I need you to be 10 toes down with you making sure that they are carrying out all of these things they're saying. I need you to make sure that their actions uh, correlate with their words, right? Because I feel like there is some imposter here, or there's like something that's not quite ready yet. It's not really ready for you to cook with. But if you could see that, right? If you can see that the meat is still, it still needs to thaw out, you might not burn it. But if you don't see that the meat is not fully thawed out and you try to cook with it, then it's going to taste funny and you're going to think you fucked up, right? I feel like there's something in this situation here going on in the physical for you, spiritual gang, that has the potential to make you feel like, well, on this day is that, and on that day is that, and this, that, because there's 7 days in a week, 7 of cups. There's something here that has the potential to, it's like crazy making behavior. There's something here that has the potential to kind of throw you off in just the right temperature to where you feel like, well, maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, right? And we have picked up with that in the basically as above read. We have picked up with the, a wise man knows they don't know shit. A wise woman also knows that as well. So I feel like there's this thing that's coming to your table, right? I feel like you ordered it. So be careful what you manifesting, spiritual gang, with your spiritual gang. There's something that's coming to your table that you have ordered, but it may not be ready, or it may be very similar to it. It's like somebody telling you that these is beef ribs and really they pork ribs and you don't eat pork, right? We have picked up something here with pork. Cut the pork out. Okay, because we had that in the last reading. But there's something here that it looks like it's it, and they told you it was it, but when you put it in your mouth and you taste it, you know it's pork, and you don't eat pork, you eat beef, or you would in this occasion. So there's something here that's presenting itself to be exactly what you ordered, but there's a need for you to sink your teeth in that thing. And that's what's going on in the physical. I want to break that down a little bit, because I feel like the last reading was a little bit rushed, but I also felt like that's exactly what I needed to give y'all. So I don't want to break it down. They're telling me not to break it down because they're telling me that you know exactly what's going on. And I want you to trust. If there's this need here to just trust yourself and where you at. And if there's something or someone that can come in and make you question all the work that you have done, that's not it. So don't sink your teeth into that. But I'm going to get a couple more cards because I feel y'all asking for it. Okay, so what else for my spiritual gang? So below, right? What else for my babies? That's a lot of cards. This is the bottom of the deck. Yes, carry card. Keep pushing. You have to keep on pushing. Yes. And my Bun B voice. I don't know if that was him, but motherfucker, that was his song. 6 of Cups. All right. Now we got the 7 of Cups up here already, and now here we go with the 6 of Cups. So it's again with that energy of the old thing back. It's like someone you have history with, something you have like this is something that's comfortable for you but doesn't suit you anymore. This is you being in that complacent energy of what's the next thing, and the next thing isn't coming because God and your spiritual gang is asking you to take a fucking break. So now you're trying to go back and fix some shit. No, just pause, baby. Pause. And then the next card out is the Queen of Cups. Yeah, pour into yourself. Nurture on yourself. Love on yourself. Get your household together. Wash them dishes. Get that laundry together. Man or woman. Pour into yourself and your household. Pour into your environment at this time. Yeah, King of Wands. Tap in, right? Start fucking there. Tap in and make sure that whatever steps you're taking is in alignment with your assignment. Just like I told you earlier, the storm is in alignment. So don't try to go around it. Make sure you go through it. So even with this thing that's being presented on your table, I need you to tap in. And if it does not feel good to you, if you find yourself trying to justify that shit, let it go. Because when it's for you, it's going to just fall together. It's going to make sense, even if it doesn't make sense mentally. It's going to make sense spiritually and in your soul. There's something that's coming about here that I feel, again, like you're trying to force that peace, like we talked about a couple readings back. Tower card. Yeah. You can't restore something that is meant for you to leave behind. I'm feeling a definite need to keep on. Yeah, and here goes the Empress. And I believe in that last reading, we got the Emperor. So again, you are balanced. You have mastered all bodies and all planes, all fields. But I do feel you in this break that God is asking you to take. I feel you almost getting complacent. It's like you are on go. And so when things are not here for you to fix or to be on go about, you go back to try to fix those things. Don't do that. You ain't the fixer. Is your name Handy Manny? No. The fuck? You ain't go gadget. None of that shit. We have tools, but we are only supposed to be present in alignment with the assignment that's on the table right now. Okay? So if it's just a little cold, that's different. But if the shit is frozen, why are you trying to put it in the pan, baby? You know, we all create our own realities. Right? Right. I love y'all. I'm trying to do shorter readings because I feel like we be hitting and sometimes y'all ain't got all that time. So I'm trying to get this shit at. Right? Right. I love y'all. I'll leave you in unconditional peace, love, and light. Bye.